It wasn't coming out of this, I wasn't gonna be able to pick myself up from rock bottom.
I not only like get sad or don't be happy, but sometimes I'll lash out for God knows what reason. I don't know what reason.
This is 6 months of not being able to function. You're depressed.
More college students now live with some sort of diagnosed mental illness than ever before. 1 in 4. Students find ways to keep going through one of the most stressful times in a young adult's life, college.
I've pushed myself a lot harder, still maintaining 4.0 GPA. Like, it's gotten really stressful, and I study a lot more, and I don't have time for my friends and other relationships as much. And I sound perfectly normal, yet I guarantee the moment you get up and leave and I'm sitting here stuck doing homework, I'm going to start crying.
Are very much in control of your actions, but your actions are also oftentimes controlled by your emotions, and I'm a very emotionally driven person.
And it was particularly hard because my mom was sick. My mom had, at that point, terminal breast cancer. And so it was almost like a little bit guilty leaving because I felt like maybe I should be there. It was actually last Thanksgiving. We made finals last year very hard.
2004, that showed an increase in the number of students utilizing services and an increase in the severity of symptoms that they're presenting with. And so I think that's continued over the previous 10 years as well.
We've seen that trend most certainly in our campus. Our numbers for anxiety, depression are very high. That's what our most presenting need is.
Are we seeing and interacting with more students around that issue and other mental health issues? I think the answer is yes.
Up, down, left, right, I can be happy, sad, angry, all of these things within half an hour.
I feel bad. Like, I don't know why I feel bad. I don't know how to make myself feel better. I just feel bad. And I haven't been able to find the real true source of what's making me feel bad.
I got to a point where I considered suicide, seriously. And it wasn't really something that I had like planned. It was almost gonna be just those dangerous thoughts. And having those dangerous thoughts it's just never good. It's gonna lead to actions, dangerous actions. Gotten to a dangerous level, and I needed to see somebody.
Millennials seem to be more open. They're more comfortable talking about it. They're more open with each other. They're not as embarrassed as, say, their parents or their grandparents were about these things. And that's encouraging.
You understand, you truly have to live it, if that makes sense. Like, I was blessed with a boyfriend that, like, he also goes through these periods, so he understands what it's like. He knows where I'm coming from, and I feel like that's a huge, huge indicator of the ability of somebody to handle situations like that.
My friends never missed a beat. They have been my rocks, my tiny little rocks. They have been so wonderful.
I got very lucky when I came to OSU. I met friends who were not only fantastic, but who had been in this position. You know, one of my best friends lost his dad to kind of a prolonged illness a few years before my mom died. And so he was a great resource to have, to just, he had been there.
I can't even put into words how much they have helped me through it. They know when to leave me alone, when to come to my aid, when to, you know, show up unannounced with boxes of pizza and chocolate, and they've really, gosh, I can't even express like how amazing they've been. They have been what's kept me going, honestly.
Use what you have to the best extent that you can, and to reach out when you don't have what you need. And that probably, to me, is the message.
We're not going to tell anybody we can't find you services because you can't pay. We're going to work with you and help you find those services.